Greetings adventurers and welcome to the channel. We have something new, something fresh here today. First time featuring on the channel is something that's related to the Gundam card game, but also to something that's supposed to be released very soon, and that is Gundam Assemble. Gundam Assemble is going to be a miniatures war game. Finally, we are getting a miniatures war game with the Gundam franchise, and I hardly wait to start. I hardly wait for the starter set to be released. But before that, this box contains some premium cards, as you can see, alternate art, and also miniatures. So Bandai is releasing these boxes to prepare us, to show us how the models are going to look like, and I hardly wait to start painting. And I hardly wait to see what's inside this box, so without any further ado, let's check it out. Here we are. Now, before I start showing you stuff, I want to say that Bandai Namco released some other boxes previously with other models. The reason why I've chosen this one is because it has Barbatos. It's one of my all-time favorite Gundam, and also Iron-Blooded Orphans is one of my all-time favorite Gundam anime that I've seen. So that's why I've chosen this one specifically. Otherwise, the others are also good boxes, but I think for me this one is the best. So, okay, what do we have? We have some cards which are alternate art for the card game, of course. Barbatos is here naturally. Let's try to open them. Let's see. Amazing. As you can see, they are shiny. So we have these, and the art is just phenomenal. So yeah, alternate art for Gundam Barbatos 4th form. We have this, I believe, is a token also, and this is the playable card. McGill's mech also, as you can see, beautiful stuff, beautiful. But I do own some of the cards, and I'm working on building a competitive deck, Barbatos of course. But the cards are not why I'm here. This is why. The models. Now, I got to admit, the plastic is amazing. Of course, I don't expect anything less from Bandai, especially when it comes to Gundam, but somebody correct me if I'm wrong, this is the first time they are actually producing this type of models that you need to assemble and paint, and are also miniatures. They do produce Gunpla, but which are actually scale models of the Gundam, but this type, I think this is the first time. And they'll be playable, not only for show on the shelf, these are going to be used in the game. The bases, which are already detaching themselves because they want to be painted, and also we get this little playmat area, sorry for the sound, that should teach us how to play the card game, the field, how things go, and in the same time it's an assembly guide. Amazing. And then we have this little bonus pack booster. There are 5 cards that can be inside, so we are going to get one. Here goes nothing. Let's see what exactly we are going to get. Okay, it's supposed to be something shiny, something nice. It's a resource. Woohoo! Looking good. An X resource now. That has meaning in the card game. Okay, so that's what is inside the box. And now I'm going to get to painting, so stand by, I'm going to show you how I'm going to paint the models. For the record, I decided to not paint the models according to the Gundam lore, so I'm going to give them my own spin, my own color scheme. Let's see how that will look like. So stand by for the painted models. Just a slight interruption in the video before I show you the painted models. As you can see, I'm almost done with Barbatos. It is, for the most part, a nice model. Just a little bit more details here and there. Then I'll finish the base and it's going to be done. But the reason why I'm interrupting this video is because I want to tell you about some things that I don't like about this model. First of all, the assembly itself. This is not following the standard system where you assemble the body, you assemble the head, and then you attach the head, you attach the arms, you attach the weapon, the legs, and all that. Strangely, they are all intertwined in some way. It is a snap fit or push snap, whatever. You know what I mean. You don't use glue for this model, but the way everything connects makes it so that you cannot paint this with subassembly. For those who don't know, subassembly is when you assemble just one part of the model and then you paint. For example, you assemble the body and the legs, but not the arms, not the head, so you can paint them separately. You can't really do that here. I mean, I guess you can, but it's going to be very, very difficult. Yeah, that's the first thing that I don't really like. I had to fully assemble and then paint, and that's a problem for me because there are some places, for example, right here, where the model itself really interrupts, and it's very difficult to paint them. They are hidden, especially with this arm. Also, there are some things that should not be there. What I mean, for example, let me show you. Like, see this armor piece here? So it's nicely sculpted, sure. And there should be another one on the other side. And there is. But there is one slight problem. So here is that part. But there is this line that goes right over here. So instead of it being like this properly done without any interruptions in the model itself, you have this line that goes from here right to here. And why? Why? I mean, this does not serve any other purpose. Like, it shouldn't be there, really. They should have left it like this. I mean, it's not, I don't know, maybe some people will say, it's not big deal, I get it, but to me, it is a big deal because I want everything to look nice. And there is another thing, boy oh boy, this thing here that connects the foot with the base. Now, using extensions like this is not a new thing in miniatures modeling, which go inside holes in the base. However, for most models, they are on the bottom side of the foot, for example, here or here. Why they decided to put it here, I have no idea. And the reason for that is because I want to add extra stuff on the base, make it like more of a scenery, and I have to cut this off if I want to do that. And if I cut this off, I'll have to flatten this surface here. That's a problem because obviously here we see it on the other leg that it has some extra detail, which I've checked the Barbatos model that I have, the Gunpla, it has this on the other leg as well. Why? I mean, really, this is absolutely not necessary. It can go here, on the lower side of the foot. I guess just to avoid imperfections, sort of, where this surface is flat, because I'll have to remove this, and where this little piece goes here, I think I'm going to leave it, and I'm going to add some, I don't know, stones, maybe ruins, something, because, you know, it's a giant robot, and that's how I'm planning to cover that up. Another thing, which also bothers me, is every time when I see a model whose feet go out of the base, like this here, he's not fully set down, but if you do, like, this foot goes out of the base, this foot also, as you can see, goes out of the base, and the weapon, the pose is done, goes below the base. Oh, things like this really annoy me. So yeah, I like I said, I know that some people will not be bothered by this. I get it, but I do care how my models look and how they are sculpted. I have not assembled the other ones yet. There are 2 more models, and I'll see how they go. But yeah, this is something that I wanted to point out for those who actually care about how their models look like, how they stand on the base, and all that. Because this kind of base where the feet are out, it just takes out of the scenery. You know. Now I still don't know the rules, how the rules are going to be about Gundam Assemble, but yeah, to me it's bothersome. So yeah, there it is. I wanted to say a few words about that because, you know, when it comes to models like this, I understand the pricing. If what they showed us so far is correct, you know, the lower price, I guess these imperfections justify the lower price. Like, the 2-player starter set will be $35, and you're going to get a terrain, a rulebook, dice, 2 armies to play with. And if you want to buy more models, there will be expansions which will cost $40. And for someone like me who plays Warhammer, for example, paying $35 for a 2-player starter set and get 2 armies and terrain and all that, that's cheap. And I mean cheap. So I get it. These models are cheap. They are supposed to be cheap. But I don't know, that does not still, to me, that does not justify things like this. Like this can be cut off. I mean, I can cut it off, but then I'll have to put extra effort to make it look like this. Maybe use even some green stuff, sculpt it. It's just extra effort that could have been done during the engineering of this model and during production. Something that they should pay attention to. Okay, yeah, that's my little rant. And now we go to showing you the models that I've painted. Interrupting the video again, I want to show you another thing. So as you can see, I've assembled this model as well, this robot, and once again I find things that I don't like. For example, there are some details, like here, let me show you. So as you can see, this is the leg, these are the feet, and voila, look, this part goes here inside the base. So they can put whatever these are called on the flat bottom of the foot, unlike Barbatos. So yeah, but that's not the problem that I want to talk about. It's this gap here. I've checked artwork of this model, I've checked the Gunpla models, and yeah, there should be gap here. But if I turn around the model, you'll see that they did not add a gap on the other leg. So if I want to make them look alike, as they should be, I should cut this here. And that's an extra work. This is lazy design, let's be honest. I mean, even the price does not justify this. There are other things. For example, you see these parts of the armor here, like they're supposed to be hanging, and this part is hanging. But if I turn it like this, there is a piece of plastic here that goes all the way around to the front here. Now, I know most of this will not be noticeable when you're playing. Still, as a model design, I think this is not okay. Also, here are the shoulder pads. Like, you can see this gap here, and then when you turn it on the other one, it's not as visible as here. Also, this part here where the arms are joining is not like this part here. There are lots of inconsistencies in these models. Once again, I repeat, I know they are supposed to be cheap, I know the price should be low, but that does not mean that the models should have, if I may put it, sloppy job like these ones. Okay, this is the last time I'm showing you all of this. I'm going to assemble the vehicles as well, and then I'm going to show you how I've painted them. So yeah, stand by. And that is how I've painted these models. Once again, I want to point out that I'm not really happy with the quality of these models. I think that coming from a company with a very long history of making plastic models, they could have done much better work. I repeat, I understand these are supposed to be cheap, but that doesn't mean that they should have the mistakes that I've shown you previously. I don't know, I will buy the starter set, I will buy some extra expansion because I want to have that site. I will play this game because there is a community here where I live about it, but I really hope that in future they will do much better when it comes to the quality of models, the quality of the assembly itself, which will allow us to make to paint the models better. Right, that is all from this video. Thank you very much for watching. If you like what I'm doing here on the channel, please subscribe. Share this video. There are lots of Gundam fans out there, lots of people who would like to see what's inside this box and maybe even hear about the bad things about it. We can't always have nice things, I guess. Yeah, until next time, happy adventures and happy gaming. See you soon.